Previously on Quest Friends, hereafter. All four of you are vibing with the boatman. You see, I need this letter to get to my dear friend.
Will there be donuts when we return? Or pizza?
I want not the good pizza Patsa party, but the best pizza Patsa party.
The arrow on the letter, it's malfunctioning. The lights come on in a building that's next to you.
Oh, hi! Who are you, friend?
Oh, my name's Yugi! Yugimoto?
Suspicious.
He takes out a little remote. At the academy, they laughed at Yugi Balls.
What is this name? I hate this name.
But I'm gonna show them once and for all that my Tamagotcha really works.
Whoa! Are we captured?
Well, you're going to be if one of the balls touches you. This is now an ongoing confrontation because it's not quite a combat. Because if you escape, then, you'll be...
Yeah.
You'll escape. You'll be fine.
Okay.
So the way confrontation works, there's no initiative order. Instead, your turn is more of a group action. So anybody can step up and be like, I want to do a thing. And the confrontation ends when you either escape or if you take out Yugi, because he's got the little remote and he's running everything. So basically, if Yugi fills his clock up to 4 first, he wins the encounter and you are captured in Pokeballs forever. If you guys get up to 4, then you win and you can escape and go on with your lives. Everybody starts at 0. If you succeed with a full success, the party will fill their clock by 1 point. If it's a mixed, both parties' clocks fill. And then if you fail, either the monster will fill their clock by 1 point or inflict an effect on the party, yada yada. So essentially, it's Pokemon the first movie. Don't get touched by the balls. You have a whole play place / swimming pool / rock climbing wall to play around with.
Fun.
The balls are now in the air and they are rushing towards where you 4 are gathered by the door.
There's like a lot of them, right? I assume.
Because they was from the ball pit.
Oh.
How close is Yugi to us? Is it like easy to reach within 2 to 3 minutes?
He's in the center of the room and you guys are at the door. So, I mean, if you rush him, you could get there, but he'd have plenty of time to react.
Well. Or will he?
I don't know. Willie Ari? What are you using?
Well, so Mr. Monday will be like, this is such a complication like that on those Batman movies where it's like, what will happen next? You will find out after these messages and do the move. Commercial break.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Summon a commercial break that freezes all other characters in my immediate surroundings for 2 to 3 minutes. I can interact with objects freely, and when time resumes, physics proceeds as normal. If I use it in a confrontation, it automatically fills my clock by 1. Basically, what I want to do is move towards Yugi and try to grab the remote from his hand.
Okay.
That was a lot of words, because Kyle writes very long paragraphs to explain a move. Kyle, cut it out.
Kyle, cut it out.
Kyle, cut it out. Cut it out, Kyle.
That'd be a good t-shirt.
It would.
Pair of scissors.
And I don't know if I'd be able to reach him and grab the remote, but at least want to be close enough to him to...
Yes. You can pause time and get to the remote.
Yes!
Let's go.
Always happens after the commercial break, then the situation is solved, and they don't show how it's solved. But at the audience, it always leaves me very unsatisfied when watching a show. He says as he's grabbing the remote when time resumes.
So you have the remote, but the balls are still doing their thing, doing their threat thing. And now it's Yugi's turn. Yugi just gives up immediately, like, oh man, you took my remote.
Oh man.
Starts crying.
Give up, coward.
Yugi comes out of the spell, surprised. And he's like, huh? And then he looks and sees you with the remote, and actually, he's just gonna tackle you. That's just how this is gonna go.
Oh god.
No.
So I know there aren't, like, defense rules. The last game we played was The Strange, which is why I'm like...
Yeah, I don't think we roll to avoid things.
Yeah, because I think in this one the GM does roll, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is now, Kyle.
Try to cut that out.
Try to cut that out.
We're playing your game wrong.
You're playing your game wrong.
You can't do anything about it.
Yugi Balls rolled an 11.
No!
Whoa!
I can only roll well when I'm the GM.
Oh
You
no!
murderer.
So Yugi tackles you,
Oh.
and you both happen to fall directly into the swimming pool.
Oh, there's a swimming pool? Or
It's a swimming pool, yeah. And now you're in it.
Oh god.
With normal water.
I just decided this. It's normal chlorinated water.
Would the remote like die if it falls in water?
It's going, yeah, unless you're like keeping it out of the water. It will short the water.
Maybe that'll destroy them.
Yeah, I will put it. I will not put it up.
Dunk it.
I want the control to be destroyed.
Yeah, let's break the off switch.
No!
Take a hard move.
Oh god.
Ooh.
The balls are now faster and,
Oh,
and way stronger than before because you shorted it out in the water.
They're all uncontrollable.
You were not harmed by the electric shocking of, I mean, maybe like on your hand.
You had rubber soles on your shoes, so you're all right.
But you do get an AP,
I do.
and you can give an AP to somebody else with a hard move. I don't actually know if that's how it works, but that's how it does now, Kyle.
I want to give an AP to Cassidy because I think she might have a good plan.
Yes.
Okay.
What was your plan, Cassidy?
I
I just thought that Cassidy might have a good plan. I didn't know exactly.
She's an athletic teen. She's got moxie.
Yeah.
She's got gumption.
I got fierce. I have declared guilty, which lets me roll +1 ongoing if my action directly opposes the character.
Oh, yes. And you were going to do that, but then you made the joke, like, oh, this is why he's named Yugi, and then I had to add Yugi Balls to make him both Yugi Moto and Ash Ketchum.
You could have called him Yugi Mustard or
Yugi mayonnaise.
No!
Yeah.
Yugi Balls was so much
Worse.
It's the worst. I was just like, what's a Pokemon word?
Balls.
So I don't know if that happened before the confrontation.
Yes, I will give that to you because I took it away in order to declare my thing.
Okay, so I have +1 on my rolls
Yep.
against anything that opposes this character.
Nice.
And I guess we never figured this part out, like her actual grimness.
Yep.
Because she's definitely in her grimness form right now, if
Okay.
that
Perfect.
means anything.
It does. I'm happy to hear that.
Basically, she gets a little furry all over. Kind of werewolf, kind of not. She definitely gets little ears.
Oh, little ears.
Yeah. Big old tail. Kind of like big ghost claws.
Ooh.
She doesn't actually grow real claws, but they're like spirity paws around her hands. I don't really have a plan.
I wanna somehow launch him out of the water so that people can do things to him.
Hydro pump him out.
You can like pass him into Eileen's arms. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Sports style,
like a football,
like or basketball. Like you just do a chest pass,
like a basketball. Can I spend like 1 or 2 APs to do that?
I'll be nice because I was just very mean a second ago. And, yes, you can use 1 AP
Okay,
for your basketball.
I shall do that.
Okay, so little Yugi's flying out of the pool at me.
Yes.
It's like when you like throw kids around in a pool.
Yeah, I would like if Eiley could kind of swing him to the floor, pin him down with her ghost paws, and growl in his face and say,
Turn them off now.
I can't growl.
Roll me fierce.
Yes.
Take a swing.
I rolled 2 3s and I have +2 to fierce.
Ooh. So that is an 8.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
An 8 is a mixed success. Let me see what it suggests for that one.
I can't growl very well, so if she's not intimidating, I could.
Actually, you would have rolled a 9.
Yeah, 9.
But 9 is still a mixed success.
Oh
so-
yeah, a 9 still a mixed success.
Still.
It's still what is better.
Yep.
I'm even meaner.
Okay, so you do hit your target,
Yes.
and you choose 1 benefit and 1 drawback.
I like a temporary daze.
Temporarily days.
That seems good to me. Give us a little bit more time to organize.
We'll try to bust the door down.
Okay, temporary days, drawback.
I will take the -1.
Okay. It would only apply to you. It wouldn't apply to the next
Gotcha.
person who is just the next action that you specifically
That
take.
I take it. Yeah, -1 is fine.
Don't want to accidentally punch a cat.
I don't want to know what Hallie would do.
So Yugi Balls, he's got the swirly cartoon eyes. He's on the ground.
The birds over his head.
Eiley just absolutely trounced Ash Ketchum over here.
I can't do a good growl though. I'm not very scared.
One of the drawbacks, that's why even though he's dazed, he's not afraid of you.
No.
Because your growl was just so bad.
Oh no.
Turn them off now.
So he might be dazed, but the balls are still whizzing around way faster and more difficult than they were before. And I am just gonna keep giving people AP with soft moves. A ball is coming for...
Roll.
Hang on, let me get a D4.
I mean, I guess probably technically you don't have to give us AP.
I mean, yeah, but then it's too much like a regular combat where it's like, oh, you're being attacked, and that feels hack. I did not think about these rules before I just did this adventure.
I mean, it's what the ball wants to do, right?
Yeah,
That's true. It is what the ball wants to do.
It's a character.
that's what Yugi's nickname is.
It's just the ball.
The ball.
The ball.
Yugi the ball.
Yugi the ball.
You get the ball.
His last name's not actually Ball. It is Mustard.
Right.
Yugi the Ball Mustard.
The mustard ball.
Mustard balls.
Lip smacking.
Oh no. Why?
All right, balls are coming for Bert.
No.
So Emily, take another AP that you can use. But for now, you also have to roll Fierce to get away from the ball.
Oh.
Rude.
Because there's no point in having them be a danger unless I actually make them a danger.
I would like to roll with weird.
Okay, then your weird is +3.
Oh, okay. We're fine. Okay. That was 9.
9?
And then +3.
Okay.
But even a full success is demoted to a mixed
Yeah, I was wondering
success?
because it's unless you are directly interacting with something from the other. Kind of, but not really. It's technology, but it's not like a super, it's just balls. It's just air balls flying through the air at your face.
Nefarious.
So you're not in the ball. You have not been captured because you rolled a mixed success.
Oh, cool.
Appreciate that.
It's better than having a mixed success and it's like you are captured, but the inside of the Pokeball's cool.
It looks like the Boatman's bachelor pad, but better.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's like a conversation pit, like this sunken floor, you know?
Like in the 70s, I've imagined the Boatman having that. Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
So for this was take action. You react slightly later than you'd like, which means you're not captured, but like, let's say that Bert went to like just slap it away. Now it's stuck on your fur. It's stuck on your little moth fur.
Oh
no.
Like when you get a clip stuck in your hair. Very annoying.
He immediately waves it around in a panic and gets it stuck into his shoulder.
Oh.
No bueno.
All right. That was a villain turn, but that wasn't enough to move up the clock. So it is still 1-1.
I think I am going to see I'm looking all around, frightened, surrounded by threats, just like I knew. And this is actually when I feel the most calm. Just like, I knew it. That's fine. I am going to bound over to Bert and try to paw the ball off his shoulder. Just like in a very cat-like focused way. Like if there is a cat, if this is a film and like I'm a real cat, they don't do anything to adjust my expression or anything like that. I'm just batting it away.
Just batting at it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a take a swing to bat the ball off.
Okay, is it a fierce or slick or
Fierce.
fierce? Okay. Can I use an adventure point to just succeed on it?
I think so.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bat it away, and the ball hits into another ball, and they both like make a billiard ball noise.
Yes.
Yes, you can do that. So it knocks a bunch of other balls away, and actually we'll say those balls are now out of commission.
Oh yeah, I hiss in victory.
Bert gasps in delight because he knows now that he's friends with this cat.
Aww. And I'm gonna move your clock up.
Everybody liked that.
All right. Yugi was temporarily dazed, so he'll be dazed for this turn. He is still on the ground. Cassidy,
I don't want to get touched by his balls.
take a soft move. This also gives you 1 AP.
Cool.
When the balls were knocked away by Yuli, They also hit your backpack, which is now teetering dangerously on the edge of the pool.
The ball pit or the pool?
The pool. The water pool. It's gonna get soggy and unreadable.
Oh, the water? Oh,
The water pool.
Oh, no.
Not the letter.
It's not a magical letter prevented from water.
And the thing is, I fell into the pool, so I'm probably...
You are still in the pool, yes.
You can pick it up by just the strap and kind of fling it away.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want
Okay.
to, like...
Can I also take one for the team to increase the roll of an NPC or fellow PC to a 10?
You absolutely can.
To a 10!
Look at that.
What a team player you are, Eiley.
And then Hallie gets to hold a hard move over my character specifically.
I want to push it in the general direction of whoever's closest as I slowly get out of the pool.
That's gonna be Cassidy.
Yeah, probably me.
Okay.
I guess Eiley will roll away from Yugi to try to snag the bag. Or get closer to it. It puts it in more danger. Take one for a team.
Yeah, you can do that. You can grab the bag. And in fact, it is player's turn again, because that happened on Yugi's turn. He was just on the ground.
Cool. I will not do anything, because I'm scared of what Hallie could do to me.
I can do it to you whether you would do anything or don't do anything.
I know. I know.
You can hit him with that void.
Yes.
Your boy, the Void.
All right, I'm gonna use my ability. The void stares back.
I close my eyes really quickly. I see like your power building up, and I knew what's going to happen, and I close my eyes.
It's from experience. You're just like, no, not living through this again.
I don't want her to see. I don't want her to know.
She kinda know.
She kinda know. My deepest secrets.
All right. Let me think about which stat you would get from Yugi.
Bet he has really bad stats.
One of these is way better for you than the other one.
Do the one that's better for her.
Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give you Yugi's Slick.
Yes, that is so much better.
Yeah. You learn one of your target's weaknesses. Gain +1 ongoing when exploiting that weakness. So if you do something that specifically bothers Yugi balls.
Sick.
I thought you said bothers Yugi's balls. Like,
No, none of us have ever said that.
I don't.
I should not have gone with the name Yugi balls, but it's so funny. Not even for the
I can't.
not even for the balls joke. It's just like
Yeah.
It's just a bad name.
I've really been enjoying all the random phrases that I've gotten out of this. Whizzing balls.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
This is a good quotable episode, yeah.
They're gonna be saying this forever.
You're touched by the balls.
Touched by the balls. Avoid the falling balls.
Blinded by the balls.
And the weakness is something only Bert knows.
Something only Bert knows.
your target's weakness is his massive insecurity over his Tamagotchi invention, which is the flying balls with the accompanying remote.
He should feel bad. He is forcing us he's capturing us. He's
You
kidnapping
understand?
us.
They left him out of the academy.
A lot of people that deserve to be laughed at are laughed at.
They said, we already have necro cards. Why do we need necro balls?
They probably understood
He said, because
it's inherently
they're cooler.
evil to capture another being and keep them as your monstrous pet in a little ball. I don't like the cut of your jib, Mr. Yugi Balls. I'll say that now.
Is he still on the ground or is he standing up again?
He's in the process of getting up.
I am just going to choose an opportune moment to run between Yugi's legs as he's trying to stand up.
Okay.
To give someone, like, essentially, like, advantage on attacking him. Because I'm not very fierce, but I can, like, be slick.
Right.
I also have a move that can help.
Christ.
I'm just gonna use all of my game-breaking moves.
Yeah, fine.
Now, the thing is, I can't come up with anything funny other than the name, so I guess I'm just gonna say the name, like, you thought they were making fun of you because of the invention, but really they were making fun of you because your name is Yugi Balls. And then I'm gonna I spend an AP to do laugh track, where when I make a joke, I can summon ethereal laughter that temporarily disorients a target of my choice within earshot.
That's gonna destroy him.
It's so scary, it's sad.
Oh no, it's just like my nightmares.
Oh, dude.
That targets his insecurities.
that does target his insecurities.
Specifically that he is not liked.
Oh.
So it feels like we're both giving, like, advantage here. Can Emily finish it up with, like, some kind of attack?
I was just gonna talk to him
So how I'm gonna do this is that Ari's laughter move is gonna make Yuli's running between the legs easier. So you're gonna get a +1. And then, actually, maybe the talking from Emily will also make it easier. And then you'll get a +2.
To Slick?
Yeah.
Great.
So that's a +3 total because of your, but so while you're rolling, Bert, say your thing, because I'm gonna color it with Yuli's running.
Bert leans in, not close enough to also trip it. Well, maybe.
I dive underneath your legs, but I don't trip you.
Bert's physics don't matter because they're weird and uncanny.
He's slightly hovering off the ground, actually.
He's just like flapping.
Except not, because I decided at one point during character creation that Bert has wings, but he can't fly.
Oh, I was going to say that the original tales of the Mothman are that he has wings, but he didn't flap them to fly. He would just float.
T-pose.
Oh my god.
So maybe one day you can do that.
Levitation.
Yeah, basically. You were doing what? I'm sorry.
Leaning in uncomfortably, eyes brightening again. You know, I think, okay, I need to find a way to phrase this that isn't me saying your balls are really cool.
Your balls are mine.
No, I can't say the phrase your balls are really cool.
You can.
Your invention, your idea, your...
I think your invention is really, really neat. You have neat balls.
You have neat balls.
That's pretty neat.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to stop.
I don't regret naming him Yugi Balls.
We're all loving it.
Good.
Your invention's really neat.
So are your balls. Sorry.
I don't think you need to capture us, for people to like your invention, because we like your invention. We could just tell people about your place instead.
You mean advertise my Tamagotchis? That's what the balls are called, Tamagotchis.
Well, that's a cool name. I like that name.
Right, thank you. I thought it was way better than Necrocard.
You could just, make a flyer and put it up in the local hot spots for Necromon trading and stuff like that. And you could put a picture of your cool place, and then people would come, but then you would just let them buy the Tamagotchis, not put them in.
But I have to prove that they work. The Academy wouldn't even give me a grant.
Well, but don't you have surveillance cameras?
You know,
I think as he
that's a
starts
good
to respond,
point. And at this
I've
point,
rolled a 12, and I got...
You rolled a 12?
I got a 12 altogether. I jet between his feet. I bat briefly at his shoes and run.
He goes, ah, and just claps straight back to where he was, temporarily dazed a moment ago.
Back down he goes.
Back down he goes, and your clock gets +1.
Ooh, hooray!
Nice.
So you are one away. You are one away from succeeding.
We're one away. Okay.
You have 3.
Where is he at?
What? 1. You were kind of trouncing on Yugi Balls, which is frankly what I expected after I saw all your character sheets. But it was too late.
We're survivors.
We're fighters.
But now it's his turn, and he, still laying on the ground, takes off his hat, revealing a second remote.
No!
Oh no! Hallie, why?
Laying on the ground, removing his hat.
He takes off his backwards baseball cap and hits the super turbo button. And now the balls are there are less of them because you've taken a bunch out of circulation, but they are continuing to be threats.
No, I don't like it.
And as part of that turn, Olivia, please roll me a fierce
Very well.
take action.
Come on. 7.
That's a mixed success. So just like
yeah.
Bert, you are not caught in the ball. It is, however, caught on the tip of your bandage tail.
Oh no!
Which feels like a lot more painful.
I spin in a circle.
Oh, no.
No, he got me. He got me. I'm trying to hit it away, but every time I jump forward, it pulls out of my reach.
Like a dog chasing his tail.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of get it off. This is it. This is it for me.
And that makes it your guys' turn. He now has a second remote, and he is getting to his feet during this turn.
Golly.
We gotta really smack him. Can anybody really smack him?
I got +2 fierce.
You should just attack him.
You should do it. I think you're the fiercest one of all.
Yeah.
Hit him with your backpack.
Ailey sees the second remote,
Kick him in the balls!
and she's gonna kick the balls.
Destroy the balls.
She's swinging her backpack around to get all the other balls, flying around out of her way, so she can focus in and just, again, try to tackle the remote out of him. Take action. Take action!
And this is a flat roll.
Right, I would have +1, but I have -1. But I have +2 to fierce, so...
But you have those two, yeah.
As long as I don't... Oh, pierce poorly.
You got this.
Oh my gosh. Snake eyes.
Snake eyes!
No, not the teen.
Kneecaps!
teen.
He had 2 kneecaps. I call them kneecaps because I was trying to think of a whimsical way to refer to double ones.
That's fun.
We've got two instances of kneecaps in this game. All right,
You've been kneecapped.
So she's swinging her bag around,
you're swinging your bag,
running at Yugi.
running at Yugi.
Gonna reach out to take that remote, maybe push him around a bit, but...
Yugi completely sidesteps you.
Oh.
And instead you run directly into the rock climbing wall,
Oh, jeez.
which hurts. It's got all its little bumpy parts.
Yeah, you like bust your nose.
Scattering the contents of your backpack across the floor, including the letter.
Oh,
No!
I tried, guys.
you did great. It's okay.
You did a very good job.
Thanks.
You'll have your day in the sun. Yuli is not saying this. Yuli doesn't believe it.
I do say it in character, but...
I was clutching her face.
Oh no.
Maybe a little bit of blood coming out. Just...
Ow! Alright. Take a second hard move.
Oh,
Okay.
This one you do get AP for. The first one you did not because you rolled a critical failure, but this one you do.
Okay.
This is the second, or no, you don't. Just kidding. This is one that I held from before.
I was gonna say, you have one, so you could just do it.
Yep, this is the hard move that I am.
From take one for the team.
Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this one will probably end up affecting the whole team because you hit the rock climbing wall just hard enough that it's just going.
Oh no! Oh my god!
It's just gonna cave in everything.
Yugi balls! This is criminal!
That's an OSHA violation.
Did he get this place inspected?
It's up to no code at all. It's just placed against the wall. Like a bookshelf.
It's just super glued. It's just super glued it against the wall.
A couple of screws, you know.
Now you are a true villain. It's unsafe. What you're offering is unsafe.
My friends listening to Quest Friends Hereafter, I start off this announcement break with a somber note. It would appear that I broke many under the neighborhood rules set by Kyle, and the way that I play them is not quote-unquote correct. Kyle didn't give me an itemized list, which is to say he did, but I forgot all of it, and I don't feel like searching back through all the conversations we've had about it. So he's gonna have to do it again if he wants a play-by-play, but in essence, I took a lot of creative liberties, mostly by accident, and he told me I had to apologize. So, Kyle, I'm sorry. Fire Breathing Kittens is an actual play one-shot podcast that plays various tabletop role-playing games with a season-long plot. Because there is a beginning and an end to each week's story, feel free to jump in at any point. Hop into any tale that sounds fun, the cast rotates, and every week has a different combination of 4 from the same group of people. Join us as we solve detective mysteries, attempt comedic banter, and enjoy friendship. The link is in the description, or you can search Fire Breathing Kittens on the podcatcher you're using to listen to this episode. Another thing you can search is our Patreon page, or you could just go to patreon.com/questfriends At the $10 tier, we have a lot of things from Cryptids, like Mr. Monday's Playbook and Descriptor and Eileen's Descriptor, additional playbooks like the Magical Girl, and even some extra rules and adventures, as well as a complimentary copy of the core rulebook. There is also the $5 tier, which will get you Discord access, chat logs, and video outtakes, and all of the new patrons are going for this. Oh, wait, that's... Kyle, cut that. Cut it, Kyle. If you do want to back the Patreon, now is the time to do it, because that will get our whole backlog of content with a single donation. And that is because the show will be going on hiatus for a few months. Kyle has discussed this in more detail on the Patreon, and he'll release an announcement episode about it next week. But in short, grad school and the job hunt and releasing episodes is a lot on his plate. Episodes have been late lately for a reason. So he's going to pause releasing main episodes and charging monthly patrons until he gets a new job and everything levels out. We aren't going away completely, we are just cooling off on the time-consuming content so Kyle can make sure he gets it right. Next episode will be the recap episode, and that will release probably within the next 3 to 6 months.
So did I just get crushed by the rock?
Oh, no. You'll have time to it's starting to peel away.
It's teetering, and it's gonna hit all your stuff.
Yeah. So it's not crushing you, but it is probably going to by next turn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because
it's slowly peeling away.
So what I'm hearing is that you're currently trying to fill Yugi's clock slightly more efficiently by forcing us to not do anything except escape.
Except die. We can do this. We can still do this. He's almost done. We just have to think of another smart thing.
Okay, I have a question. So, there's some balls that have fallen to the floor.
Yep.
But are no longer active, right? They just fell and didn't capture. Okay, because I want to use elaborate trap, where it's using any available items on hand, immediately craft an elaborate trap of your choice. It's prone to backfiring, so I have to touch the other side when it's sprung.
Oh no.
But the trap, it's not really that much of a trap. It's just putting a bunch of the balls in front of Yugi and then make him chase after me. And then make him trip like that.
Do you want him to trip on the balls? Is that...
Yes, like Home Alone. I don't know if that happened in Home Alone.
Yeah, you can do that. And he's gonna be running away from the falling wall, so that is indeed in the path that he must escape by.
Ooh, that's a 4. So it's not Snake Eyes, but it's not good.
It's not Snake Eyes, but it's not...
Yeah, it's less than a 6, so it's not great.
So that is what we call a failure.
Yes, so it will backfire on me.
Yes. I think maybe you just trip.
I just trip.
You just trip on the balls yourself. You got so excited. And you went so fast.
I also try to run away from the thing, so I trip before he does.
Immediately Shaggy Scoobied yourself over the balls.
And because I'm highlighting all of my moves, I guess it's the appropriate time to say that because I get hit, I have the little basketballs are going to show around his head because I have, if you take substantial injury, objects appear around your head.
Why do you like basketballs so much, Monday? Why do you like basketballs?
I like every sport. It's the sport of the generation.
I don't know.
He would say if he wasn't dazed and didn't have basketballs around his head for everybody to see. But that is my attempt. We might get captured, gang. This may be the end, the beginning and the end of the Cryptids.
Oh, is there something? That's our turn, right?
Yes, that was your turn. Yugi's turn. The thing is that now there's been structural damage to the building that he's in.
Inevitable.
He didn't do a very good job building this place. So actually, Yugi Balls is not going to do anything to fill up his own clock because of the impending doom caused by the teetering rock wall.
Okay.
And what he's going to do actually is pick up some of the balls that Cut It Out Kyle just put down in an attempt not to catch anyone, but to kind of push the rock climbing wall towards the direction of the soft bouncy mats.
Oh.
It's going to land over there, and that's going to be less disastrous than everything else. Let's see what he gets. He got a 10. Yugi Balls is good at rolling. Nothing else. So yeah, the rock climbing wall is no longer falling flat onto you. It has fallen diagonally onto the bouncy house area, where it bounces up a little bit. It's just a rock climbing wall now bouncing rhythmically over in the bouncy place. That's just a thing that's happening now. It's harmless. Unless you go interact with it, but it's there now.
Don't go over there. Nobody go over there. Don't, even though it looks fun.
That was technically his turn. So now it is your turn if you guys want to do anything further.
Okay. I have a plan. I have an ability called Puppy Dog Eyes, which is an automatic success to convince someone once per session.
Okay.
So I have the ball on the tip of my tail, and I think I'm not going to give him like the big eyes. I'm actually just going to look like so sad and hurt that my tail is hurt.
Oh no!
And my tail is twitching. And I'm trying to paw it, but I don't know how to get it off. And it hurts. I'm scared. I'm hurt.
Making me sad.
Hey, is that thing hurting you?
My whiskers droop, and then I nod bravely.
He presses a button on his remote, and it releases from the tail. Well, I never wanted to hurt Necromon/Cryptids.
You should reconsider your design, maybe. And then I jet away under a table.
But my design is so good. It works so well.
You said you didn't want to hurt me. You did. You did it.
But we don't want to be inside balls.
Want to be free?
I was gonna let you out. Maybe.
But we like being out all the time, to have all the adventures and meet all of the friends.
Yes. We have so much to learn.
Did you test this thing on anybody yet?
Oh no, you're my testers.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I needed
Absolutely unconscionable.
If you had asked us, we might have said yes.
Really?
I wouldn't have under any circumstances.
I would be happy to help out. I mean, I love fighting, I love running around and doing stuff, but this is a little bit excessive. I don't think anybody else wants anything to do with this. It's a little rude.
Have you thought of testing it on yourself and see if it works? You know, if that's a possibility that you have considered.
Well, I'm not. He taps one against him. I'm not a Necromon, I'm just a person. And then he throws the ball at the ground, and it hits one of the many small things that were in Eileen's backpack.
Yeah.
Nothing important. It's not the letter.
It's like a dare keychain.
Like a dare keychain. The dare keychain
From the boatman.
goes inside the Tamagotchi.
The keychain goes inside of it?
Yeah, it catches it.
Was that a cryptid?
Is your keychain a Necromon?
Like, seriously, is your keychain a Necromon? Because
Keychain, a Necromon.
What if it didn't want to live in your backpack?
You drag it around?
I didn't. Uncle Boatman gave it to me, so I don't really know. Like,
I wanna take a ball and throw it at a random object, like the basketball.
like a piece of pizza.
The pizza, not that.
I reach desperately for it right before it's consumed by a ball.
No, I would throw it at the ball. That looks so good. I would throw it at the Patsa.
It works on everything.
Oh.
It works on everything that you throw them at. It's just catching items.
Yugi.
You can practice it on yourself then, Yugi.
He hits himself again. Is like, no, maybe it has to be. And he's gonna throw one at the bouncing rock climbing wall, and it's gonna just suck it all up inside that.
See, Yugi, what you've got here does not have to be an evil, nefarious plan where you take living beings and you keep them inside of interdimensional spaces. You could have a moving company.
Oh my gosh.
A moving company.
Think about it.
That's a really good idea, Yugi.
This isn't what I set out for them to do, but
But your dreams, they can change. They can morph. I used to be a tabby.
a tabby Yule cat?
Yes, I lied before. I'm willing to tell you that now because you've done me the honor of releasing me and saving my little tail.
Wow, thanks. Nobody's ever trusted me like that before.
That makes sense.
Maybe we're still technically in some sort of combat, but I just really want to pop up from behind him and hold his hand.
Your hand just slips from behind The shot is just a close-up on your hands.
Like he's just limp by his side. And
Yeah.
I know it was an anticlimactic end to the confrontation, but Olivia's puppy dog eyes was technically the last that filled up the fourth thing in the clock that you guys needed to fill up.
Oh, perfect.
it's perfect. What a transition. It's like we planned it.
So the balls just become like, they just kind of float there neutrally.
Yeah, they're just hanging out, and then he's gonna press the no button on the remote.
It's just yes or no.
Just yes or no, yeah.
That's honestly incredible.
I want to add some more features, baby.
That's amazing, honestly. I say we leave immediately.
We still have that letter to deliver
We have to get to it. It's going to be so late. We have to get to the post office.
before he closes.
I don't know when we left, but it felt like it was already dark.
My friend Yugi, could you have a vehicle or car that could allow us to get past to this post office?
My dad said not to get in cars with strangers.
We know him. We know who he is. It's Yogi Balls.
Well, I'm not a stranger. I'm Yugi Balls.
Yugi Balls is a
You know
friend.
me now.
He's not a stranger.
Like, the worst thing has happened. I've already tried to abduct you. I'm not gonna do it twice.
And you've already done your soul gazing thing into him, so you know him better than probably anyone he's never known.
Listen, friend Yugi, what you did to us here, it's not very legal. It's not very legal, and we have evidence that we can take to police. But if you take us in car to the post office or we arrive on time, we will not call police. Do you like this deal?
yes.
Yeah, you know what?
Make a deal.
From his pocket, he takes out a little key ring, and you hear like a beep beep from the back as he unlocks his car remotely. Yeah, that does sound like a good deal.
Okay, I want to make a deal.
Oh!
Yugi does not have any modifiers if you do not. He'll just drive you to the post office.
I don't know how to do modifiers.
There's time limits, there's a penalty. I guess you would specify, like, if you leave the deal, you die.
Well, time limit. I want it to be like before the post office closes.
Like now, yes, you'll do it now.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Did you say earlier that the remote was messing with our compass?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the compass on the letter is still like...
Oh yeah, maybe can you turn that off so that we can use it?
Oh yeah, you know what? Hang on. I've got so many magnets in here.
I told you it was magnets.
That's what was keeping the rock climbing wall up. Magnets.
You were correct, bird friend.
That's why it fell down. You know, they're not really good magnets.
Well, think about what you're saying, Yugi.
Wait, your entire wall was held up with magnets?
No, just the rock climbing part.
I'm afraid to tell you that I cannot recommend this to my friends or family.
As we're like gathering up Eileen's possessions back into her backpack. So it's not good. Not good. Anyway, really nice talking to you, Yugi.
Well, you know, I can't turn off my magnets, but I'm sure that if we just get a distance away, it'll fix itself. Plus, I know where the post office is.
You should be taking us before it closes, otherwise I call police.
Just stiffly standing by the door.
Just on dial waiting.
Give me a reason.
You all get into Yugi Ball's car, which is a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, no.
I sit on the luxurious wide dashboard.
Eiley sticks her head out the window.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean a Beetle. I meant like a Volkswagen wagon, like a Red Mary. That was what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very different.
It's a big van. I meant the opposite of what I said.
Wow!
It's a Beetle that's big. Let's go with that.
It's like a van-sized beetle.
Like the sport beetle.
I've gone in one of those.
It's family-sized.
Yeah, it's a family-sized Beetle.
Oh, that's really impressive. Lot of headroom.
Eiley's got her head stuck out the window.
Bert tries to stick his head out the window.
Just
He's like,
oh, no.
Your wings are gonna fill up and
Eiley will hold on to him so he doesn't just fly.
and then like drag his head back in and happily watch Eiley stick her head out the window.
You get to the post office without incident. It is not about to close. You're fine.
Okay.
Great.
Bert, will stop right outside the door because I made a joke earlier about how he wasn't allowed in post offices.
That's right. I forgot that. All right.
We'll just be a minute, Bert. It'll be real fast, I promise.
behind the post office, like, grill desk thing, is a lovely young woman, very long, flowing black hair, kind of one of those, like, medieval style dresses.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
And she is, like, looking at her nails when you come in.
Hey, we got a letter that needs delivering. Just gonna wave the little letter.
Oh, could I just see that, sweetheart?
Sure. Just gonna hand it over.
Snow wait. You know what? I think this is for me.
Oh.
Huh?
He never just calls me Baba Yaga. And so she
BY!
undoes the envelope and takes out a note.
BY!
And then just nods at it. And,
If that's all you need from us, I guess we'll be on our way.
actually, wait, hang on. And she takes the letter. And she's writing on it on the table, you can see what the letter was. And it was just a page that said, "Do you like me? Yes, definitely, absolutely."
Is he me in first grade?
That's adorable.
She added a box at the end that says positively.
Oh, that's nice.
I Miss Yaga. Hi, friend Yaga. I have a question.
Yes?
Is it true that Mr. Boatman is not allowed in post office, or is that just because he did not want to go see you?
Oh.
Well, he's not allowed in the other post office. This one is fine.
Ah, that symbols like me and ice cream shops.
Bert's little face is pressed up against the window. His whole front is just slammed up against the window, his wide eyes glinting through the glass.
Desperately trying to read lips.
He really wants to be a part of this.
He can come into this post office, but he's afraid to. You'd think it'd be because I work here as a part-time job when I'm not witching in the forest. But actually, it's because he got banned because he put all the stamps all over the walls like stickers. He says the temptation's just too much for him.
That sounds like Uncle Boatman to me.
I did the same in ice cream shop, but just with all of the flavors instead of the stamps. I could not decide what flavor I wanted, so I put all of them out. That is too much information for you.
I think it's just enough.
No, I've always wanted to learn about the boatman's best friend.
Ah, yes, he is my best friend. I am glad he thinks I am his best friend as well.
It's just that he can never remember your name, so it's so nice to meet you in person, Mr.
Ah, yes. My friends call me Freddy, call me Nicolas Cage, and call me Bird too. You can call me that name, or you can call me however you want. Mr. Boatman calls me Don't Cut It Kyle. Cut this out, Kyle, sorry.
Kyle.
Don't Cut It Kyle is a different name from somebody else.
Cut it, Kyle. Okay, I'll remember that.
That way I carry things from all of my friends. With all of the names, I have things from all of my friends.
That's nice.
That's such a nice way to look at it. It's like the mail, which is my second passion after being a witch.
Mail is very important. It helps friends communicate with each other, which makes the world a better place.
You're reading from a pamphlet, Mr. Monday.
Bert's little fingers squeak a little bit as his hands move a little bit on the glass.
Oh no. Poor guy.
Well, thank you very much, and would you make sure he gets my reply?
Mr. Boatman is going to host the best Pizza Patsa party, and the contract did not specify I should not invite other people. So you are invited to the Pizza Patsa party. It will be the best one. I'm sure he will be happy to see his friend.
You know, maybe I will just swing by when the post office closes.
He will be glad to see you. Let us go and tell him the deal is complete.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, and our friend out there, his name is Bert.
I know, Bert. Staring the daggers at Bert through the window.
And they're gonna be at the same Pizza Patsa party later.
Oh, I hope it's not awkward.
Oh no.
It's not in a post office, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is Yugi still out there?
Oh yeah, he's waiting for you. He's like, the engine's idling.
That's really nice. He's just ready.
Hey, is there anywhere else you needed to go?
Well, you know, we just invited the post office lady to the Pizza Patsa party.
Yeah, there will be your part of the deal is complete. I won't call police, but You are invited to the Pizza Patsa party from the other deal because it doesn't say I cannot invite other people.
Yeah, wasn't specified.
Really? I'm invited to the Pizza Patsa party?
Yes, but do not bring balls or I call police.
Yeah, leave them.
Okay, I'll leave them.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So we're heading back to the bachelor pad.
Easily walking the calm walk of heroes.
I missed you. Bert says from the back seat into Eileen's ear.
I'll get used to that at some point.
When you get back to the community center, everything looks the exact same as you left it. Until you get down to the bachelor pad, which has been remade entirely into an Italian restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes!
Because it's the best Pizza Patsa party.
The best Pizza Patsa party!
Greetings, comrades, my friends. Look, you asked for the best Pizza Patsa party, so I entirely redid my living room and home.
This is beautiful. This is the best Pizza Patsa party. You have completed the deal. We have completed the deal as well. We have delivered letter to post office and to recipient of letter.
And how did the both of those work? What? I wanted you to just go to the house. Why did you go to the post office? I hate the post office. I wanted it out of the hands of the post office.
I mean, there was no address. The compass thing didn't work.
There was a magic compass. What do you mean it did not work? I made the magic myself, just like I use magic to make this a fabulous restaurant.
I'm pulling something, a breadstick out.
And Yugi's joined us, right?
Yeah, Yugi's there. Wow, Pizza Patsa. You know, we used to serve this at the Raveyard.
Okay. You used to. Why don't you anymore?
Why don't I? Well, it's
Because we ruined it.
it's closed.
Oh,
like
right.
I can't safely operate according to laws.
Your many attacks on our personages. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's why we couldn't deliver the letter to the house.
Is that, just to be clear, were you expecting to deliver the letter to one Baba Yaga?
The boatman cannot blush, but he somehow is. You weren't supposed to know.
A faint red hue appears in the middle of his dark hood.
He suddenly feels freezing cold hands, one on each cheek, from Bert perched on a chair behind him.
Like mittens filled with ice.
He backs away and is like, yes, it was too, Baba Yaga. She is great.
We made sure that she got it then. Don't worry. You're such a worrier, Uncle Bowman.
But I am very cool. I am not a worrier. I do not worry about things. Who is new friend, Eileen?
Yugi, yeah. Yugi,
He's alright.
I'll let him explain it.
Hi, I'm Yugi Balls. I invented Tamagotchas. They're gonna be a moving company.
Yeah!
There's absolutely no other part to this story that needs telling. Sounds good to me.
Beautiful. It's good to introduce people to new people.
The boatman releases a disco ball that's just there. He's also used magic to acquire a disco ball.
Bert shies away from the disco ball briefly upon seeing the shape, but then the light begins to glitter.
No!
I didn't even think of that. The boatman has no idea. I got your Pizza Patsa and your Pepsi Cola because that's the same name. We did not bother renaming that.
Did you get the mozzarella sticks?
I leave the mozzarella sticks. He gestures them to you. And I got several small melonellas with spoons to drink with them.
Oh, perfect.
I forgot about that.
No, it's super weird, man. I don't understand it.
Bert's just reaching both his little hands up towards the disco ball.
Don't touch it. Without even looking at Bert. He's just like, don't touch the ball, man. Look at these several small melonellas. Do you want a small melonella?
There's a long silence.
The boatman slowly pushes it towards you the entire silence. Okay, more for cut it out, Kyle.
I'm already eating. Well, I'm eating the patsa, but also some of the melonellas as well.
Take this other small melonella, and I can get them more. The Pizza Patsa, they really like me.
This truly was the best Pizza Patsa party. You have fulfilled your deal.
I hold your oath fulfilled.
The contract is now complete.
That's incredible.
Confetti falls from the disco ball.
Yay!
Like at the end of an Ace Attorney trial when they're innocent.
Yuли is sitting on a table near everyone, eating his pizza, trusting for the first time.
Near everyone. That's so sweet. He trusts them even though he was so afraid they'd murder him for no reason earlier.
It turned out that they didn't this time, so
I will try and hit the head.
I hold perfectly still. Hold perfectly still.
Very slowly hit the head and then put the hand back and eat more Patsa.
With your hand full of cat fur.
Yeah.
So filthy. He's like smells like a cigarette from a gutter. I haven't they washed.
Oh no!
We did it.
For Yugi balls.
Yugi balls. I made so many plans, and then none of them really mattered. I was so nervous because he was going to approach all of you in like the middle of the street and do like an Honest John Pinocchio thing, like, hey, kids, you ever wanted to go to the Raveyard? But then every single one of you took abilities like reads people, and I am afraid of anyone and will do perception checks at any and all times. So then I was like, no, I just gotta get them to the Raveyard and hope
Hope they'll go inside.
instead of a shifty guy being like, hey, come with me to his second location.
He said there was free pizza, and I was just in.
Do you want me to just tell Kyle to come in here?
No, tell him no!
Why are you
Yeah.
listening in?
Get out.
Why are you listening in?
Ben,
Even
no
your poem
boys.
partially
Get away.
inflamed.
Kyle, cut this
No
out.
boys allowed.
Kyle, cut it out!
Cut it out, Kyle.
Got it out, Kyle. Got it out, Kyle.
Oh, I realized he can't hear us because Emily has headphones.
See Hallie breaking down.
Only she knows how funny we are. That dastardly Yugi. Enemy to the people.
He's gonna be the best like no one ever was.
I'm gonna be so very good. Like no one has yet been. To catch monsters is my goal. To train them is my fins. Necromon. Ooh. My heart is true. My evil will pull me through. I like this as a combat that it's like that we are basically like kind of almost doing two things per turn and then something else happens. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
don't cut it out, Kyle. Don't cut it
Don't
out.
cut it out, Kyle.
Don't cut it out, Kyle.
Keep it in, Kyle.
Keep it in, Kyle.
We like the confrontations, Kyle. Keep it in, Kyle.
Keep it in, Kyle. I hate this Yogi Balls.
Yogi Balls. His name is Yugi Balls. Show him respect.
Yogi Bear.
I love him.
Misguidedly. I'm sorry.
No, that's correct.
Yogi balls would be amazing, though. Does he have a picnic basket?
Or a small friend who's better than him.
This is my Volcanic basket.
Yeah.
Be really careful what you say because there is going to be a sequel.
Oh no. Yogi Bear is a cryptid.
Yes.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
This is my magic picnic basket. It's like Mary Poppins' bag. I don't know why Yogi's lapsing back into Boatman, but fine.
It's fun.
Kyle, I can't hear you.
Kyle, no!
What is Kyle doing now?
Kyle, no!
Is he telling you things about cutting
Cut it out, Kyle.
things?
Cut it out, Kyle!
Cut it out, Kyle.
Cut it out!
Cut it out, Kyle. I can't wait to hear the compendium of all the different ways I've sung Cut It Out, Kyle.
No, my idea was to have Eiley try to help safely move the rock climbing wall in a show of support of, look, we're not like mad at you, we're just mad at you trying to get us.
We're not mad at you, we're just mad at you.
We're mad at what you're doing.
I'm mad at you. Yugi, you can see that you've not painted the full wall. You've left the space blank behind where the rock climbing wall was. It's shoddy. It's shoddy.
So technically he rolled, but we'll just have Kyle cut that out. Cut it out, Kyle, and we're gonna have you help him instead try to move him.
Protecting the bad guy, even though he's the bad guy.
You're a good kid. You're a good kid.
Wow, thanks! Nobody's ever trusted me like that before. Not since I stole that bike.
Stole a bike? Why'd you steal a bike? Who'd you steal a bike from?
I'm so mad at you, Hallie.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago, you know, and everybody brings it up like all the time.
Well, you're young. You're young. It's different.
You should go back and apologize to your friend for stealing the bike. Maybe you can give it in the ball. Put it in the ball.
Oh, yeah. It'll be like advertising.
That would be a really good idea, and I could wrap the ball with a little bow and be like, hey, here's that bike I stole.
Oh, I want pizza now.
I do too.
Sorry.
Shoot.
I was really hungry.
This is a terrible session.
Share your treats.
Now everyone wants pizza and nobody has pizza except Cassie.